Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. I'm just having a quick look at the finances here. So 44 grand up last month. I spent 24 grand on vehicles. I bought a bus and a petrol tanker. I've sent the petrol tanker starting to fill these up down here so that we shouldn't be spending any money on fuel, especially as we're producing it ourselves. There he is. So he's just set to unload 100% of everything, so he obviously the first petrol station he's going to fill up first. I am going to go and split that, because otherwise he's driving empty. So do 29.49 so that way he'll unload a third of a tank there, which is 3 tons. I think he's a 9-ton capacity. Yeah, so he'll unload about 3 tons there. That'll leave him about 6 tons, of which he'll unload half, so another 3 tons there, and then whatever he's got left there he'll finish off. Might as well send him back to the loading. I'll turn around, you don't need to go down there. Got now on. So yeah, I just find it better to split them up like that, and then once they're full, then just put them on 100% then, because then they're just topping up where they got left off. So my clothing route, these are set to 100% now, and it's still driving around with stuff on. Yeah, he's on his way back to the warehouse with 1.5 ton. He's on his way back to the warehouse with 2 ton. So they're not running out. That's the main thing. This is pretty much full, so they're only dropping like a ton off here, half a ton or something, and then the rest is getting distributed. So that's working. I still think there's a petrol station. So I'm still convinced there's a petrol station somewhere I haven't got covered, but I don't know what. There probably isn't. I've probably just convinced myself of something that doesn't exist. What are you? You're a pub. That's something we need. We need alcohol and food, because they're quite an expenditure. Let's have a look this year what we spent. Oh, we've spent 60 grand on food, yeah. Meat, another 24 grand. Alcohol, we've not spent a lot on alcohol, but we could be exporting it and get a decent price for it. How much does it go for? Alcohol. 376 a ton, which is pretty good. That's a 4 grand a truck trip. I think what we're going to do at some point is up here I'm going to have a train loading area and storage for the train loading, because the alcohol and food are probably going over here. I think I might do food in Fishergrad and alcohol in Archiveckinov, and then surround it all with farms and have a couple of agro farms in the middle, and then just truck it back up here. It's gone dark. I might create a bypass to wherever the loading area is, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be this area. Can't see a thing. Yeah, well, there's the electric going again. I know what it is. There's not enough staff in the power plant. Power plant needs to be sort of reasonably staffed, otherwise we're dropping. And I've dropped the export to 50% as well. I might drop it even more actually, because we're making money. So how much did we made? We made 44 grand last month, plus the 20 odd I spent on trains. I can't see where I'm going. Let's follow the river. There we go. One daylight. Not too far. There it is. Right, let's drop this down to... Let's just sell 20% for now. That shouldn't hit the profit too much. I mean, how much did we sell? What were we in May this year? So it's only 48 grand this year. That's like just over 4 months. It's only 10 grand a month. I might just stop selling power altogether. Leave it as is for now. Let's see how we get on. See if that's, because I've dropped that to 20% now, so hopefully they should get enough power. But it is tripping the switch with having all of this connected up to it as well. So that is the weakest point in the power circuit at the moment, which is why whenever power starts getting low, these start to flash. It is also a good indicator that you're about to lose power in the whole of town. You start seeing the disco lights. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go and do a load of levelling around here anyway to figure out where the train's going, because there's going to need to be a depot, a fueling station. What else do you need? A train construction yard, and then the steel mill needs to go in. It should probably go in here. There's iron here, so we're definitely going to need some buses going up there. Probably more housing over this. I'm thinking this area here. Get a load more housing, and then we can get them bust up to the iron mines pretty easily. It just means moving this. I might possibly put this in the middle. I do want it a little bit further out though, so possibly here and then get the trains behind it. We'll have a look at that on another episode. I think I do want to get these towns. Oh, I'm fast forward. I do want to get these towns growing a little bit. So I'm going to pause while I do these, because as soon as I start building the roads and stuff, it's going to activate the town. Let's get rid of this road. We'll leave this road in, but we'll upgrade it so the lovely people of Fishergrad can have some lights. I should have auto built this. Damn it. Let's go and activate all those, because if I'm waiting for my building crew to get out from where they are to here, there'll be nobody left in the town by the time they've been and built these. I know I can use I should use escape as well. Right, yeah, if you press escape it closes the most recent window, he says, and then it closed them in reversed order. Hey, should we upgrade the paths? Right. Let's take that road back a bit there. We don't need it. Where are you going? Going out there to them, which I think is going to be the second farming community by the looks of it. I'm probably going to do the same, couple of agro farms in the middle, build the towns up a little bit, and then just farms. Farms for as far as you can see. Need food. Right, let's why can't you do me a bend? Just do me a nice bend. Right, let's bring that straight. Oh, that'll do. Right. So, Fishergrad. I'm not not going to destroy Fishergrad. I want to build around it. Which makes it a little bit of a challenge. I'm just wondering where to put the... I need to replace that bridge. I'll go do that now. Right, we're on auto purchase. And let's bulldoze this bridge. Break all these connections for the time being. Let's get the wireframe on. Yeah, I thought so. That's just going downhill slightly there. Let's just level this out a bit. Yeah. Then we can build some shops and schools and things in here next to the village. And then I was thinking we are going to need to add some more houses and stuff. Oh, I've just noticed the brick bridge is only 70. The other two are 100. I like the brick bridges though. And I think they're cheapest. Wants to go up now because I've levelled that land out. Nope, going in the wrong direction. Come that way. About there. Let's get these roads connected back up. Right, it's going to be pricey. I didn't look how much it was costing me. Oh my god, this is expensive. Needs doing though. That's going to take a while. Right, let's get these planned in. It's going to get built anyway. Can we get a road out of here now? Can we get one off there? No. Hang on, let's think about this. So what do we need in here? We need a school and a kindergarten. Oh, I'm going to build the village up around here, this side. Or with it being Fishergrad, with it being ex-fishing community, maybe I should build a village up around this side and do school and things up this way. Yeah, I think that'll be the better idea. Let's get these roads out a bit more then. Let's get it on play. Try and run another road parallel with that one. Not like that. That's probably not the straightest. Has that bridge been built yet? Oh, the money's still going down rapidly. We're spending money at all. Probably coal or... Right, let's get some education. So we want a school. School here. Kindergarten. Store. Thinking. So I'm just going to do small store and a grocery, I think. What about small shopping centre? Small shopping centre's a bit big for out here. Small store and a grocery. Take them back a bit. Let's go closer to that one. Which one did I just do? Small store, so I want the grocery. There. And then we can get some footpaths. Connected up along the front. Don't think I'll get one on that one. Right, I'll leave that for the time being. Them belts. I want a bus stop. I'm going to have these buses going into town and possibly out to the food. No, I don't know. Do we need a bus stop out here? I'm going to have to get them into town if they want to go into town. I don't know if that's such a good idea or not. I'll leave it in there for now. We're not having a university over here. I don't think we're going to have any car parks over here. I don't think anybody over here is going to be using cars. Right, so we just need a bit of sports. Oh, and a pub. Need a village pub. I'll have a village pub. Get a village pub there. There we go. Fisherman's Arms. Get a bit of sports in and around here. Bit of tennis. Now then, let's get a bit more road and we'll get some more houses around here. I was thinking of doing gravel roads. I've done all the town in asphalt now, I might as well use asphalt roads. Get that off to the on the wire frame. Get this averaged out a little bit. Okay, right, so cheat mode. I literally am only doing this for these buildings. I just want village houses. Right, where are the ones? They can house 13, they can house 10. Got a few different ones of these. Shift key is what I'm looking for. Right, so what I'm thinking is maybe running some paths through the middle. Are we inviting people into these? Yeah. Get one of those. Put more of these. Squeak some little ones in. Get a little one in there. these all only carry... They carry 9. Was that a 3 or a 9? No, it's a 3. They do 6. A few of these. Look at that, little fishing villages. Little fishing huts. Let's give him some footpath. I'm just going to use gravel footpath because otherwise it'll take too long for him to walk. Right, let's get a footpath around here. So I can get this house hooked up. I'll demolish a few of the... Actually, let's just take out one off each of them. Yeah, they only need one connection. Right, buildings. Which ones do they use then? Was it these ones? Yeah. A few more of these along here. Like they call Fisherman's Wharf. That's all it's letting me. Right. Just wonder if I can get a little statue in there, maybe. Get a couple of 3 of these more. Not to be perfectly in a line. It's a village. Want things a little bit wonky here and there. Smaller down there. Squeeze him in. There's no way these are going to be able to reach the shops up there. I'm not going to get any statistics either for Fishergrad unless I build a town hall in here, and I don't really want to. Guesstimate how many people are in here. I might put another... I'm thinking of running paths up there as well, but I still don't think there's any way they're going to get up there. Let's just get some of this built. Like if it was to come down through there, one up that way. Yeah, there's no way they're reaching all the way up here. Probably I'm going to go and have to put some housing in as well. I don't know, no, this should be enough. Getting these upgraded. Just because the walking penalty on them is a problem. Can we get path off one? Squeak that one down in there. I think we're going to get one off there now. I really want to put all these paths in this little town. Right, let's get things built and let's see what kind of reach they've got. Probably going to have a second set of shops, I think. Probably going to have a second set of everything. Why didn't I build in a circle around the shops? Plonker. Kindergarten can reach by a lot. school can reach quite a few actually, which is quite good. I'm just concerned about Fisherman's Wharf. These people down here can't get education or anything. I think another set of shops down here. Possibly have the food factory. I think, yeah, actually, I think I'm going to have the food factory down here. So I'll put in some more facilities and then put some sort of slightly bigger buildings. Maybe grow the town out that way. I'm thinking I might put the alcohol here as well. How much does a food factory need? See, a food factory needs 170 people, so looking at 510 for the 3 shifts. Plus sundry buildings, yeah. Distillery's 100 workers, yeah, no. Distillery's going to Archivecchino. Food factory down here. Where can we build the food factory? Definitely thinking down here. Now, I don't know if pollution affects. I think it will affect kids in school if I put a school too close to it as well. I definitely want the factory out of town. As far down this way as I can. Well, we're going to need a bus stop and a warehouse, I think, and a grain silo. Pop a grain silo on one side, which we can deliver to, and then a warehouse on the other side, which we can collect from, and then a little bus platform as well. Thinking, do I want to come a bit further out of town than this? See how far I can push it down here. Let's get it onto the yellow bit. If I put the distillery on the left hand side, that doesn't need a great deal of room. And then we can have the warehouse and the bus station on the right hand side, so they can get to it quite easily. Right, now I think it's pretty much in line with town. Not quite. Should have gone one more that way. I'm pressing B for bulldozer. Yeah, we don't want to auto build this. Construction crew can definitely come and build this. Right, grain storage. Bit of road. Shortcuts, man, use your shortcuts. Let's get the factory connection in there. Don't auto build. Let's get a warehouse. Need to leave room to get the bus platform in. In fact, I think I'll put the bus platform in first. Let's get it this way around. To get it straight on with the road. Won't let me build on this bit because it's not quite flat. Right, you're gonna let me get a... I'm gonna need a gravel road out of here. Let's get a small bus platform. Just there will do nicely actually. warehouse, warehouse, warehouse. Actually, I do want to go and upgrade that road a little bit. You're not going to let me upgrade it, are you? Yeah. I think that's done it. I'll have to come back and check after they built it. Right, let's get that booked in. Let's get a footpath across here to the bus station, please. Get that booked in. Something yeah, I've talked about the construction yards, haven't I? Right, so this is lower. Let's get a road. What's about? Hang on, we want lights on here as well. What's about there and about? Just there. Thinking, do I want to build this or buy it? I'm going to buy it. Don't like spending a lot of money. Needs to be done in these areas though, that's the only problem. So we need another shop. Need another little centre around here because I'm going to expand the town all the way around here actually. Let's get a small shop. Small shop here. Get a grocery store. No way we're going to get one there, are we? No. Let's take it back a little bit. Let's go over there. Just double checking them on auto build. Oh, these need to be auto built. Or do they? No, they don't actually, because yes they do, because these citizens need the food, clothing. You ungrateful people. Right. Yeah, let's get these auto built. Them are the main things anyway. That is what people will leave for, is because of a lack of food and clothing. Education, eventually they'll start leaving. Well, you won't have people working in shops if you don't have education, so that will cause people to leave because they won't be able to get food or clothing. Oh, I built that the wrong way around. Yeah, so you definitely need education at some point. But they will wait for that a little while before it starts to cause you any kind of problem. Street lights on here because this is in town. Little crossroads here. A bit wonky there. Not do me there, that'll do. Yeah, so that we can set the construction crew on. So these down here should definitely be within walking distance. Let's get that bus station turned to workers only. I'm definitely going to have to get the fields in as well. I'm just trying to think what else I need down here now. Get a couple of sports facilities. Not in there, we're in here. Can squeeze, oh yeah, just squeeze a tennis court in there. Ooh, yes, just squeeze a football pitch in there. And hopefully there's enough of a barrier here that the pollution shouldn't be too much of an issue. It shouldn't be a problem up here anyway. We don't have a cinema down here, which is why I'm going to run people into town. Do I build a cinema here? Does Fishergrad get a cinema? Or am I just being tight? Right, what infrastructure? Just have all this bit of terrain out here. Right there if I can. There we go. Bit more road going around the back there. Right, so we've got everything now. Can't complain. That won't show me walking distance at the moment. Not unless I buy that bit of road. So there's definitely room for expansion. I think more village houses up around this side, and then we'll have more of a sort of communist type look to this side with some Soviet blocks. So it's like a big old village that's being transitioned. It's only halfway through the transitional stage. I would have liked to have left the dirt paths on here, but it's just going to be too slow. People are not going to get moved around quick enough. Just having a look where else I can just hook up to. There's definitely needs a lot more connections up here. Yeah, we'll start getting a few sort of decorations around, well, around this area anyway. Farms we need. I don't want to get too close to Archivekinoff at this stage, so I'm going to start down this end. Get an agro farm here. I was thinking this needs connecting up to a silo. So I want the silo on this side. I think actually let's take it back a little bit off the main road. I've been worried then, it was giving me a red signal. A bit of gravel road. Farm vehicles are slow anyway, so definitely don't need asphalted road with street signs and street lights and things. What I do need here is a petrol station though. Pop it here. I haven't sorted the electrics out either yet, that's something I need to do. Right, so a gas station there. Right, let's have a look where we can get these. See, I would like mud roads, but just too slow for the trucks. Maybe if I come down to about there, you bend around there, go along this river edge. Get a road going up alongside that way. Oh, I'm building off the wire grid and everything. Not using the grid. Oh, big field, yes. Right next to the agro farm. We're having you. Oh, frame rate went terrible then. Do I want to? Oh yeah, let's get a medium field in here. Oh, I saw you there. Let's get some small fields in up here. Do them that way round. I'll get the road in first. Let's take you to there and have you joining up into town there, and then we can maybe expand a little bit later. What do we want? We want some small fields now. I want to go any further that way. Leave a bit of room for get some housing. I'm sure I'm going to be able to get many small fields in this bit. One there. Can have one here. I need a little bit of road room. Just not quite. Let me just take that road back a bit. Put the field in first. And make sure we can connect the road up. It's gonna have to go. Try to come off the end now. That'll do. Right, now. Oh, no, wrong one. This one. Cut that round there. Up onto that one. And we can get some fields, food. How about another large one here? To leave enough room to get a road out the back. Get a large there, a couple of mediums. Definitely one medium here. I'll get another medium there, no smalls. Two smalls in here. Right, what are we doing for time? 43 minutes, okay. I've recorded this all in one sitting. I'm proud of myself. Only have to pause it several times to deal with the dogs and stuff. So let's get a road round here. Why won't you connect onto that bit nicely? Not too sharp a turn at all. That then. See, I told you it wasn't too sharp a turn. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fields. Got 5, 6, 7 smalls, 2 mediums and 2 large. So I definitely will. That agro farm is going to cover that whole area pretty much, and then I'll have another one over this side and then fill that side in once we get to Archivecking off, and then we can get the alcohol on the go then as well. What we need now is we need power, which means I need to go and get the main power cable actually. Need this one here. Need a switch. You're not going to let me because these wires are in the way. On pause, aren't we? Yeah. Let's get a switch there to auto build these. Money's dreadful. Definitely overspending. Not good. Let's get these run down. So a neat little trick that'll save you some money on the it's on the Discord server. Show you in a second. So we're going to need where do we going to need a transformer? We're going to need a transformer about here, I reckon. So I need to send them wires over that river as well. Yeah, if you delete every other one and put a bit of road in, just oh, I've clicked off it now because never mind, too late. Yeah, if you delete every other bit of every other one, put a bit of road in between them, and then relay them. It skips every other one out, and it saves you quite a lot of money on you building them. But I think we're okay. It's not really a major issue. Right, so let's get some transformers. So I'll have one here, down the back of that warehouse. Now, how far did you cover? You covered everything up to there. If we have one about here. Hang on, let me just double check. Yeah, I need to get them fishing cottages in Fisherman's Wharf. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. It needs to be down like here. Let's get it here and we can run a dirt path along there, and then we need another one up here as well then. That didn't take, did it? It might have done. Now then. Did I build that one or what? I swear I built that. No, I didn't build. Right. There you go. Right. Now, did I build that one up there? No. Right. Okay, let's get some power. So I want at least two going over there. I think I might split that one. And what else have we got powered up off? That one's coming from there, so that's okay. Although, thinking I could actually get rid of that one, put another transformer down here and then run the cables back down, but that's going to cost a bomb in cables anyway. Let's get this one. Getting around here. So you can go to there. Let's get another one coming alongside. Oh, I saw it there. Gotcha! Oh, I forgot to split it. Where the heck am I going to put the splitter? I can't put it there. I'll put it there, it's right on Fisherman's Wharf as well. Oh, now I've got a tooltip. Go away! Let's move out of town to make sure I'm not clicking on anything. I think I'll run some up around the back of town. I think we can get away with some cheaper ones as well, since it's just going out to the farm. Go up here. Right. I could have manually built them. Saved myself a bit of money, but never mind. Oh my god. Stop building. Stop buying stuff. Quick. What am I spending money on that rapidly? Food. Chemicals. Right, that's fine. Because we're going to have food pretty soon. Right. Yeah, there we go. Money's going back up. Trucks are arriving at the border. Whew. Cutting it a bit fine there. Right, Fishagrad's looking a little bit different. Right, I'm going to get the construction crews on the go and I'll be back in a bit. Right, so Fishergrad's grown quite a bit. So we've got the farming over here. I've chucked a load of trees in around the place as well. Want to move that other farm next. I did chuck a couple of extra fields down here just for the time being. Just because there was no grain in there. And that is providing my clothing materials plant. Fabric factory, that's the word. I don't want to... Am I auto buying in there yet? No. I don't want to auto buy, so... trucks are a little bit... You'll have to excuse me, I'm a bit croaky. Trucks are a little bit backed up. Just thinking... possibly take one of them trucks off there. There's 2 on there, they've both got 10 tons of crops. So then I'm gonna buy 2 more. Like, they carry 8. They carry 10, but they only do 62. They do 88. They do 80. Carry 7.2. I think it's these ones. So look, these are the fastest. Right. I've got 700 tons in the grain storage. Food factory is not having a problem keeping up. The farm is not having a problem keeping up with the food factory. We don't have a great deal of workers in here. I have got them coming from over the river as well. I've got a little microbus going up into town, up to the bus stop, although there's never anybody waiting. There's not enough people around here. So I've got some coming down from town as well. That's an ambulance. Oh yeah, there's a bit of building going on around here because I just moved this ever so slightly so that I could get a road going across. I had to move the tracks a tiny bit as well. Just so, because that bus is going up and around and it's taking extra amount of time. Yeah, just bear with me one second. Sorry about that. Just had a mad coughing fit. Where's the bus gone? There it is. Right. Yeah, so the bus is coming down here. He's got 39 workers on. I could do with getting a faster bus on there, really. What is he? He's a Skoda 706. Can't find me. Where's my depot? Oh, I need to set them 2 up as well. Right, let's have a look. What buses have we got? I need something quick that can carry plenty of people. I'll do 75. That's the one we've got on here. Is it? SKD 706 RTO Lux. Alright, that does 85. I think I'll get another one then. Yeah, they only carry 40. I haven't got anything better really. I've got that carry 62, but it's not quite as quick. I'm thinking I'll just put a second one on there. Right, you, off you go to work. Let's get a few more people down at the food factory. Oh yeah, that's why I hadn't clicked on it, because I was looking at the storage. I just wanted to see how much was in the farm. Right, so there's 74 tons in there. I was thinking it might be a bit quicker to get down to this one, but then they're having to go through university. So they'll end up coming up here and around this way. I don't really want to send them that way. No, I'm going to send them from here. So, load grain. Get the other one to do the same. Yes, I've already clicked on him. On the screen, thank you. Right, there we go. Right, so I've got two heading up to the farm from the fabric factory. What I'll do when I move this, I'll probably put maybe a couple of storage yards and a construction yard around here or something. I might have a couple of grain silos. Just have the truck transporting the grain back and forward, and then have another truck picking it up and taking it down there. Maybe. How many have you got? I think you've got 2 on there. Yeah. So they're doing the job fine. This one's never really been up to much. I don't know why. I've got the same combination. I've gone for 3-5-4 with a combination. 3 tractors, 5 harvesters and 4 trucks. So that way the harvesters should be working more frequently. Still not sure if that's the best combination. 26 tons there. It's absolutely low. We've got loads of crops here. I don't think there's enough trucks on it. Seems to be doing the job though. Yeah, so there's a possibility I might start storing grain down here or something. I don't know. I'm still undecided about that fabric and clothing factory. I might bring it up here instead. One of the biggest problems I've got at the moment though is the power, and that's because the gravel processing plant is taking some of the workers. I've had to put some extra buses on. Now then, I should tell this. Right, they're 15 each. So how about tell them to go and work in all 3, but 50% go work at the power plant. Alright, 51%, be awkward about it. Right, now that should fill the power plant up, and once the power plant's full they should then go on to the other plants, processing plants. Yeah, sorry, getting distracted by my dog barking at something. I'm gonna have to go and find out what it is. I'll be back in a second. I don't know, I suspect it was a cat. Something. Yeah, so Fishergrad's a work in progress anyway. I've not finished yet. I like all these little village houses down here. I do think we should have them in the game as well. As well as the high rises. Just so that you can build little old villages and stuff. I'm going to put a few more in. I think I've already said this once. Get distracted by my dogs and forgetting where I'm up to. So let's have a look. We've got 884 people in Fishergrad. We haven't got enough people in the city hall to get statistics now. Thank you to those 5 people that just left. Come on. Let some people go back to work, please. I was looking at the statistics. Need 13. Needs to be 50% full, so you need 12.5 really, but I don't want half a person working anywhere. There we go. Right, let's stop. 57 unemployed we've got, so that's alright. There's 146 educated people down here, so that's good. That means school should have plenty of teachers on this one. Does seem a little bit overkill for a small town having 2 schools and 2 kindergartens, but I am going to expand up this hillside, he says with a lot of trepidation. I could flatten it, but there's a mountain right behind it. I'm going to attempt to build along the hillside. I know it's a lot trickier getting buildings in and stuff, but it would be nice if we could get like 2 or 3, maybe 1 row down the middle and then 1 row higher up, so that they're kind of looking down on the town. I think that'd look quite good. I just want to keep them within, we've got to be within walking distance of this area, or this area really. Unless I was to put another, I don't want another bus station in here. I could put a bus station here, because that can reach everything. Oh, it can reach the cinema as well, excellent. Actually, yeah, if I do build anything that's out of range up here, I can put another bus stop in and drop them off in town. The buses seem to be working quite well. I've got... Now, the game crashed before, so I don't know whether I've actually... No, I haven't. I did put another couple of buses on these routes. No, that's a petrol station. Where's my bus station? Here. Now, that's fine. Yeah, those are buses. Obviously, those are the buses I added. The ZILs. The ZAS 155s for the 4 that I had. 2 going clockwise, 2 going anti-clockwise. So I've added 2, they're not available anymore, so I've added 2 of the ZIL 158s. Which are these ones. And the other ones are like these, they're quite slow. We'll do 65, but they carry 60 passengers. I will replace them later on with something a bit better, but for now they're just driving around the town ferrying passengers and students around, and they seem to be doing the job pretty well, so happy with how things are going with them. I will need to keep an eye on them. What did I do down here? I've put an extra school in down here because I was thinking there were no educated people at this bus stop. And there weren't many educated people in and around this area. That school can reach quite a lot. See, I've got some areas that are barely covered. I could do with another kindergarten in around here somewhere, really. But it'd mean going demolishing something. I don't want to. I do want to get on with this transportation network as well. That's something that's going to be needed rather urgently. Want to get all the industry up and running. I'm thinking of probably another power plant. Just keep this one staffed, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need another one. Especially want to start adding more and more industry, because one's just not going to be enough. So a secondary power plant. I want to get these lines out, get this network all built in, but then I want to get this area designed and done. I had to replace this wasn't working for some reason. It was holding my build up because there were no asphalt. He didn't have any gravel, and it was just that one line there wasn't working. I had to delete it and rebuild it. I don't know what happened there. Everything else was fine, but this was saying, yeah, destination full. This was saying no conveyor connected, even though it had one. So what I want to think about is, bear with me 1 second. Oh my god, sorry. I'm not doing so great today. I'm full hay fever. The pollen count is really, really high at the moment, and yeah, I feel like I'm full of a cold. I'm all bunged up and sniffling and coughing and not feeling too good. I've had a hay fever tablet. And they've just realised the back door's blown shut. I think I may have inadvertently locked my dogs out and not realised. They'll bark if they get annoyed. Right, yeah, I'm going to call it the end of this episode. I'm going to go stick my head over a bowl of steam or something and try and clear up before I record the next one. I'm going to get them roads finished off, and then I'll talk about what we're going to do on the next episode. And I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.